Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. Today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to slay every day and show up as your best self, even if you don't feel like it, so that you can really be out here accomplishing your dreams, being the baddest person that you can possibly be, and really just being successful in life. I will say, you guys, it's not easy to always be your happiest, best self every single day. We all have days where we feel down, sad, maybe depressed, anxious, but I am trying to focus on the positive things and how I can just still show up every day. There's actually this Bible verse that I like, and this is kind of a variation of it, but it says, "This is where God has me, so I'm going to shine." So just make sure that even if you are going through a lot in life and you really feel like your circumstances could be better, that you are also showing gratitude and showing up the best you can. So shine, baby. Okay, shine. So here are my tips on how to slay every single day. So my very first tip is that when you get up in the morning, try to have gratitude. Gratitude for even just the small things makes your day feel so much more like a blessing. Maybe it's your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids, your dog. Just try to be grateful for what you do have. And so when I wake up in the mornings, and I'm still getting used to this, you guys, it takes a lot of time and a lot of training of the mind to do this. It's repetition. But I say, wow, I'm so thankful for my house. It's so nice. I'm so thankful for this cozy bed. I'm just so thankful that I'm able to go get some water and have water and just different things like that. So even though these are really small things, there's still something to be thankful for and grateful for. So starting your day off with gratitude is such a huge way to make sure you are absolutely slaying the day. And if you even want to write it out, I am really big on journaling and really writing down how I feel. And this is something that I like to use just as a gratitude journal, where I just journal how I'm feeling and what's going on, and am I feeling good? Am I feeling happy? Am I feeling, how am I feeling? I think it's just so important. And I take it serious, y'all. Y'all see these tabs? Like, I get down. Okay, I do not play. So just make sure you are journaling when you can, even if you don't have time to physically journal. And sometimes I don't either. I just like to say it as I'm getting ready, as I'm in the shower, as I'm doing my makeup, as I'm doing my coffee, things like that. That's a really great way to just start the day off strong, because once you are grateful, you're going to be like, okay, I can handle what's coming today, because I know, like, I'm just so blessed. And so definitely try to start your day off with journaling or gratitude or just something so you can feel grateful. Prayer also too. Like, I pray all the time. I pray like 24/7. So if that's something that you really like as well, like, just pray and just be like, thank you, God. Like, thank you for this blessings. Like, because it is such a blessing and you are very blessed. Even if our circumstances are not exactly where we want them, there is something to be grateful for. Even if it's just your health. Like, health, people take that for granted a lot, but it's just such a blessing too. So that's my first tip on how to be slaying the day and how to slay the day and be just amazing, more amazing. My next tip is to have a schedule. So this is my planner. This is an old planner a couple years back, but I really like to have a planner, have to see like what I'm going to be doing for the day. I have a things to do type of list where I'm always like, okay, I have to check this off, check that off, check this off throughout the week. So if you really want to make sure that you are like attacking your goals and like really slaying the day, make sure you have a things to do list where maybe it's really work related, maybe it's very personal, maybe you want to exercise, maybe you want to cook a new meal, maybe you want to binge watch this show. Like, you don't have to journal that, of course, or schedule that, but just make sure you have something throughout the day that you're really looking forward to and it's kind of on the agenda and you get it checked off. I find that when I'm able to like physically check something off of a list, it makes me feel good. Like, I did that. Like, okay, period. Like, I'm ready. So just make sure that you are utilizing just tools like that. There's also a ton of online things you guys can do. Calendars, Notion, Google. There's so many ways you can really tap into being organized. So I would definitely say just organize your thoughts, organize what you want to accomplish for the day. I like to do mine for the whole entire week. So I'll have a things to do for the entire week. And that really, really, really works for me. So you can do it at the start of your week. So either Sunday night or Mondays, you can do it and then check it throughout the week. And you'll feel so accomplished. You'll be like, oh my gosh, like check. Like, I'm that girl. Like, baby, all my stuff is done. So by the time the weekend comes or whatever event you might want to do on the weekend, or you just want to relax and honestly chill on the weekends, which I love to do, you have the opportunity to do that. So I would definitely say that's another thing that I really recommend, is just having an agenda of things you want to get done. And it just makes you feel so much better about yourself. The next thing I would recommend to absolutely slaying the day is really having a slow morning if you are able to. I know there's been times in my life where I have been been ripping and running, and I haven't been able to have super slow mornings. Lately, I've been really cherishing having slow mornings and really just making sure like I wake up and I get water, like I get some water in me. I do my skincare. I brush my teeth. I brush my hair. If I have time, now this is reaching. If I have time, I'll make me like a bagel and cream cheese or some breakfast. So I think people don't value how important it is to just have time to yourself before you are starting your day, because the day is going to get so busy, you guys. We all know life happens and we know this and that and this and that occurs. So just make sure you are trying to do something for yourself in the mornings. Maybe that's journaling. Maybe that's looking at your agenda and seeing what I have to do. What can I get checked off? What am I looking forward to? What am I not looking forward to? Coffee, yoga, stretching. Maybe it's honestly just deep breathing, because, life is stressful. So just make sure like you are trying to really give some time for yourself in the mornings before you get your day started. And my next tip is that in the evenings, also take some time for yourself to really unwind. Unwinding is so important. I make sure like you're just taking time for yourself. And I know it's easier for me to say because I do not have children and things like that. And so I know some mamas out there are like, girl, what time? Okay, what time? And I get that. I totally get that. Like, life is so busy. So I totally understand that. But even if it's just like 10 minutes before you go to bed, I use that time to pray, or I journal, like I said, or I'll just sit in my bed and honestly listen to like meditation sounds. So sound bowl meditation, or, just really just trying to like calm myself down. I do a lot of deep breathing. I do a lot of heavy breathing throughout the day just to kind of calm myself down. So even if it's just brushing your teeth, and when you're brushing your teeth, like just play some music that you like I'm that girl, like I'm that girl. Shout out to Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce's music, you guys, has resonated with me so much as I've gotten older, which is so funny because I love Beyonce. Obviously, I loved her as a kid, check up on it, watch it while he check up on it. Ooh, boy, you looking like you like, obviously. But I feel like the Renaissance album really met me at a point where I was just like, wow, like I felt really inspired. Like You Won't Break My Soul, I'm That Girl, Heated, all of those songs are just really nice. But I love music, and so that's something that I love to use to help me throughout the day, to stay encouraged. I like to listen to music when I work, when I exercise. I also value silence as well, but just find something that you like that can really make your day feel better and feel like, wow, like I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna have a great day. And so those are my top tips to really slay the day and have the best day possible. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the opportunity to have a new day, to have a fresh day. And once you have that mindset and that perspective, I'm telling you, you're going to be so happy and being like, okay, like it wasn't that bad. Like I can do this. And so those are my tips. If you enjoy this type of content, definitely give me a subscribe and follow for more. This is so much fun chatting with you guys, and I've just been enjoying it. So definitely give me a subscribe. Bye. You guys, I wanted to say this real quick. This was thrifted, you guys. Look at how cute this is. It is so cute. It was brand new when I saw this purse. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Like, it definitely fits me and my personality. And look at the strap, you guys. Amazing. It was literally thrifted and it's brand new. I was so shocked when I saw that it was a brand new purse, and I love it. I really love it. I feel like it's the perfect like summer purse.